When it comes to Hollywood royalty, few couples embody elegance, charm, and power quite like George and Amal Clooney. Picture this, a gorgeous evening in Lake Como, Italy. The air is warm, the moonlight dances on the water, and George and Amal Clooney arrive arm in arm at a luxury dinner date that has everyone talking. What's it like to witness Hollywood's favorite couple in such a picturesque setting? And how does this glamorous night connect to a brewing tension between George and legendary filmmaker Quentin Tarantino? Let's take a deep dive into this star-studded story. George Clooney and Amal stole the spotlight once again during a magical night in Lake Como. The couple, who owned the stunning Villa Oleandra nearby, arrived at the Grand Hotel Tremezzo's elegant restaurant for dinner. And let me tell you, they looked absolutely flawless. George, at 63, cut a classic and dapper figure in a beige suit paired with a crisp white shirt and casual shoes, exuding that effortless charm he's famous for. But all eyes were on Amal, as she lit up the night in a breathtaking sparkly white crochet gown. The dress shimmered under the Italian moonlight, perfectly hugging her figure and making her the star of the evening. Amal, known not just for her impeccable style, but also for her impactful career as a human rights lawyer, looked radiant as she gracefully stepped off the boat with George by her side. Her soft, flowing waves and statement silver earrings added to her ethereal look. They were the picture of a glamorous and loved-up couple as they strolled arm in arm to the restaurant, clearly enjoying their evening together. Their love story began in Venice in 2014 when they tied the knot in a romantic ceremony that captured the world's attention. 3 years later, they welcomed their twins, Alexander and Ella, into the world. Since then, they've balanced their careers and family life while continuing to be one of Hollywood's most beloved power couples. But while the couple enjoyed their night out in Lake Como, George Clooney found himself in the spotlight for another reason, his irritation with none other than Quentin Tarantino. It turns out that despite their past collaboration in the cult classic From Dusk Till Dawn, George wasn't too thrilled with Quentin's recent comments. In an interview, Tarantino reportedly said that George wasn't a movie star, going as far as to challenge people to name a memorable film Clooney has starred in since the year 2000. Ouch! That didn't sit well with George, who responded during a joint GQ interview with Brad Pitt. With his signature wit, George admitted he was a little irritated by Quentin's remarks. He pointed out that much of his career blossomed after the year 2000, citing films like Ocean's 11, Michael Clayton, and The Descendants, just to name a few. But instead of dwelling on the negativity, George playfully told Tarantino to off, turning the moment into a lighthearted jab between old colleagues. And speaking of Brad Pitt, George's good friend couldn't help but find the whole situation hilarious, chuckling during the interview. The two Hollywood A-listers, who've worked together on multiple projects, maintain a strong friendship despite their busy lives. George emphasized how important it is to check in with friends every now and then, because life can get complicated, and a good laugh with an old friend is sometimes exactly what you need. So, while George may be a little frustrated with Quentin, his friendship with Brad and his beautiful night out with Amal shows that he's still living his best life. What do you think about Quentin Tarantino's comments? Was George right to fire back, or is this just a case of Hollywood banter gone too far? And how about George and Amal's stunning night out in Lake Como? Let's talk about it all in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks for joining us on the Fame Journey, where we bring you the latest on your favorite stars and the stories behind the headlines. From George and Amal's dreamy night in Lake Como to the subtle drama brewing between George and Quentin, it's clear that there's never a dull moment in Hollywood. If you love this deep dive, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates. And don't forget to drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your opinions. Until next time, keep shining with the Fame Journey.